She was just, doing really amazingly for herself, just really overcoming all the obstacles, far exceeding what people would have sort of expected given, what her situation was when she was growing up.
New at 10, Odessa police say 36-year-old Crystal Williams was shot and killed at the Faudree Ranch Apartments on April 28th. Almost 2 weeks later, OPD arrested and charged her ex-boyfriend, 31-year-old Larry Johnson, with murder in the first degree and tampering with evidence, a third-degree felony. Following the arrest, Crystal's family and a woman who previously dated Johnson also are choosing to be voices for Crystal and other victims of domestic violence. Our Rachel Hallam spoke with Crystal's foster mother about spreading awareness.
I think her whole life was sort of surrounded by people who needed second chances.
Friday, April 28th, Odessa Police Department responded to a welfare check at the Faudree Ranch Apartments and found 36-year-old Crystal Williams had been shot and killed inside her apartment. 2 weeks later, 31-year-old Larry Johnson was arrested and charged with killing her.
She really had a heart for people and a heart for people who needed second chances. So while that's a great trait, right, I think in this particular situation, it really left her kind of vulnerable, if you will, or predisposed to potentially being taken advantage of and victimized.
While someone is being held responsible, her family says it won't bring Crystal back.
It's just been surreal. It's just been, again, really tough because Crystal was trying so hard and doing so well and had surpassed everybody's expectations. Again, when kind of the background and the upbringing, she had a really rough childhood.
Now the family is spreading awareness of domestic violence in the area and want others to get out after the first sign they see.
And then when you trust the wrong person, as was in this case, the whole script gets flipped, right? And then it becomes, this attention becomes controlling becomes abusive becomes, your life is taken.
A study done by the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence found that during a single year, more than 10 million women and men are physically abused by an intimate partner, about 20 people per minute.
Well, it's definitely never something that you want to have to go through. Unfortunately, I did experience it, and it's quite scary, and I'm still fearful to this day.
Catherine Stevens is a domestic violence victim. She says her abuser was also Larry Johnson, her ex. She says she pressed charges against him before and hoped no one else would fall victim to him either.
This could have been avoided, I feel, but unfortunately, certain people were not able to listen to me when I expressed myself and informed them that I felt like if they didn't keep him in there and give him time, that he was either going to come for me or, harm somebody else. And unfortunately, the end result was he, in fact, harmed somebody else.
She managed to escape from Johnson's abuse, but says Crystal wasn't so lucky. She wants other victims to know it is possible to get away.
Domestic violence does happen quite often, and I feel like, if we can just speak and make others aware and let them know it's okay, you can get away. If you think so or not, there's people out there you can reach out to. It's nothing to be able to walk away. I know it's scary, but you can do it.
Maria and others who knew Crystal are hoping to do the same thing.
So I think she knows she was loved. So I would just say that to affirm that she very much was loved, and that we got her back, and we're going to be her voice, so that it doesn't happen to other people.
Reporting in Odessa, Rachel Hallam, ABC Big 2 News.